An apology and a guilty plea from the former Benton music minister charged with sexual indecency with a minor. Good evening, I'm Kevin Kelly.
I'm Donna Terrell. A judge sentenced David Pierce to 10 years in prison. Prosecutors initially charged Pierce with 54 counts but dropped them to 4. As Fox 16's Latricia Woodruff tells us, everyone involved hopes this plea brings about some closure.
Surrounded by family and friends, David Pierce walked into a Saline County courtroom a free man. He walked out in handcuffs, surrounded by deputies, to start a prison sentence after pleading guilty to sexual indecency with a minor.
He got 20 years worth of sentences, but some of them are running concurrent to each other, so he is serving 10 years in the Arkansas Department of Corrections.
Through his attorney, Pierce issued an apology.
To that end, I express my most sincere apologies to every person affected by my actions. It was never my intention to hurt anyone.
According to the affidavit, Pierce had boys expose themselves to him for his own sexual gratification at his home and even at First Baptist Church, where he served as music minister. He faced 54 counts, but the prosecutor allowed him to plead guilty to just 4 counts. While the prosecutor claims Pierce's actions involved many victims over nearly 2 decades, the statute of limitations ran out on some of the cases.
I can tell you that victims, in this case across the board, from young men to people that are in their 30s, are still dealing with psychological issues.
Saline County Sheriff Bruce Pennington is glad to see this case resolved. It's been especially difficult for him. He's a member of First Baptist Church and knows Pierce. He's glad to see Pierce showing some remorse.
He's apologetic not only to the church but to the victims, to his family, and as he stated, there has to be forgiveness.
The pastor of First Baptist Church also issued a statement today expressing sadness over what's happened and asking for continued prayers as the victims and the congregation move on from this. In Benton, Latricia Woodruff, Fox 16 News.
And here is the Fox 16 bottom line. The counts Pierce pleaded guilty to include 3 boys. While in jail, Pierce is required to complete a sex offender rehabilitation class, and once out, he'll have to register as a sex offender. Pierce could come up for parole in just over a year and a half. To hear Pierce's entire statement, go to fox16.com.